Okay, good. We had a good bye week. You know, we practiced on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Gave the players Friday and Saturday off, and then came back and practiced last night. I think we got a lot accomplished. I think they worked extremely hard. Hopefully we improved and got better. And last night's practice was a lot of fun. Guys are excited. We know we got a great challenge ahead of us going to Florida State and playing against a great football team. Obviously our defense has a great challenge. Try to stop a really, really good running back. Watched him on TV, obviously, like you all probably did the other night. And he's extremely fast, extremely powerful. Quarterback that we're familiar with, you know, a guy that we played against last year. The one thing that he's done a great job this year is taking care of the football. And they got good speed at the wide receiver and a good offensive line. So it's a great challenge for our defense. Offensively, I think we have to work on our execution and be able to establish a running game that the quarterback's not just carrying the ball. So that's what we worked hard on the last 4 practices, and I think our guys are getting better, no question about that. But I'm excited to see how it all plays out. It'll be a fun game.
What are the keys in improving the running game, Bob?
Well, it starts everywhere, really. You know, our offensive front coming off the ball, using the proper technique and driving their feet and finishing blocks. Our quarterback being better at getting the ball to the running back at the right exchange point and running back's path before they get the ball. That's one of the things you try to coach a lot, is what the running back does before he gets the ball, and then pressing the blocks and cutting to daylight. So I have been really happy with the way our receivers are blocking downfield. They've been giving us great effort. You know, have helped us a lot with some of the long runs that we've gotten. But certainly it all starts up front.
How much are they getting more comfortable together? I mean, you talked a few weeks ago about so many new guys, and it just takes a little while to get that cohesion.
Yeah, I think this last week has really helped us. You know, we're learning more about the offense as we go. They're utilizing their technique within the game. You know, sometimes when you're young, you work the drills and you work the technique, and then you get against a real good, powerful, fast guy and you forget about your technique. So they're doing a better job of utilizing the technique within the game. But we still have a long way to go.
With a young team and a big game coming up, were you looking forward to the bye week? I mean, you think it came at a really good time?
Yeah, I think it was good for us. You know, it was a good time for us coming off a win. It's always better to have a bye coming off of a win. There's no question about that. And it allowed us to do a lot of things. You know, we focused hard on our academics. We were able to practice fast and hard. We were able to get out and do some community service. So, you know, it's a fun time for our players, and you get to relax a little bit and not having to prepare for a game on Saturday, and enjoy, you know, the college experience a little bit more on a bye week.
How do you think does Lamar need to learn to be under center and hand off and things like that?
We've been working on it. Yeah, definitely. And that was one of the things we focused on this week, was, you know, being able to operate the offense from under the center and get to the right exchange points and utilize play action and those things. So we've been working hard at that too.
How do you think Lamar's speed will match up against Florida State's speed on defense?
I mean, they're fast, and they play a lot of fast guys. You know, they're one of the teams that we play that utilize a dime package and put 6 DBs in there. They even have one personnel group where they have 7 DBs in the game. So they're fast. But you know, we matched up pretty good with them last year with our speed and our quickness, and I think we'll do that pretty good this year in the secondary, and you know, being able to get the safeties blocked and get away from them. Lamar's fast. He's a fast player and a very fast individual. So, you know, speed-wise, it'd be a good challenge for us.
How important is the quick passing game in this one for him?
Yeah, I think all of it's important. You know, to be able to get the ball out quick and accurate, be able to throw it deep and accurate. That's something that we're missing a little bit in our offense that we're used to, is chunk plays, throwing it down the field. That's something that we focused a lot on in the bye week, and you know, being able to get where we can throw it down the field, make plays on the ball down the field. Yeah, it's great having him back. You know, he really understands the offense. He's tall and fast and catches the ball away from his body and his hands. We understand that whenever he's out there, he's going to do what the offense calls for. You know, sometimes with some of these young guys that have been out there, you know, they mess up sometimes and don't do the exact assignment that they're supposed to do. And he's not going to do that. You know, he's not going to make any mental mistakes. He's going to do exactly what he's supposed to do at a very fast pace. So that gives you reliability. I think with him and James out there, you know they're going to do what they're supposed to do as fast as they possibly can. And our other guys are doing, you know, getting better at it, being a little more consistent. You know, I think Jalen has gotten to a point where we really trust him on every play, and he's going to work hard, and he understands the offense now. You know, Devontae Pete has made some good plays for us. He's still a little inconsistent on, you know, every single play, but he's getting better at it. Travion's done a real nice job for us, and, you know, it's nice to have quick back so you can stay fresh. You know, I think that one of the things with freshmen is not only the fatigue physically, but mentally as the game goes on. So to be able to keep those guys fresh helps a lot.
What about Florida State defensive front? They were talking about them a lot.
Yeah, they've played really well. You know, their inside guys have really done a nice job against the run. They do utilize some line games to help them there, but they're really, you know, great technicians. They haven't got moved off the ball a lot. You know, they're a little younger on the defensive end positions than they were a year ago, but they've done a nice job.
They play a lot of people, don't they?
Yeah, they rotate guys in there. They probably play at least 8, sometimes 9 guys.
Is that a factor when you going against them? I mean, the fact that you keep guys pressure and maybe wear down.
I mean, what we try to do is just be alert to who's in the game and how do you attack the guys that are out there on the field. So.
Biggest difference in their offense.
Well, he's done a really nice job, like I said, taking care of the football. You know, he hasn't turned it over, and he's been very reliable, making good decisions for him. He still utilizes his quickness and his ability to run and make plays, breaks tackles in the backfield. You know, that's one of the things we're going to have to do a good job of, like we had to against North Carolina State, is to be able to cage and wrap up the quarterback. You know, that was one of our big concerns going in against North Carolina State, and I thought our defense did a really nice job of it, and that helps to carry over and understand you're playing against another guy that can really run with the ball.
Offensive line shows, depth chart shows 3 orbs. So we need that unsettled?
No, we probably need to update that a little bit. So I think Rocco was really happy for the off week. He didn't have to communicate to me in the off week.
Have you ever coached in Florida State?
No, never have. Never have.
Kind of atmosphere though, it's staying in the league.
Yeah, I mean, it looked really exciting and loud on TV the other night, you know, and we're going to have to get used to that chant a little bit, making sure that doesn't distract you. You just stay focused and concentrate. But we've, you know, the playing indoor in the opening game in Atlanta should help us to be able to handle the noise and know what the noise is going to be like. But it looks like a great stadium.
As far as offensive line, what do you kind of think of the guys at center and what Tobias brought in when he came in against NC State after starting with DC?
Yeah, I think Tobias settled us down a little bit. You know, we had a couple issues on the snap count and some calls made. Tobias, with his experience, came in and settled us down. I think he helped the young guys out there a lot, and you know, we'll continue to compete in practice and see who's going to be out there. But it was really good to be able to bring him in and settle us down, and I thought he competed extremely hard.
Last 2 years of having a lot of competition against him, but he always seems to be able to get into the games.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's done a nice job. When I came here, he was a walk-on, and he worked extremely hard to get a scholarship. You know, ended up starting that first spring, then came out in the fall, and it was kind of, should we play Jake at center or guard? Who's the best 5? And Tobias ended up, you know, showing us all that he was one of the best 5. So he's done a good job for us.
You've always recruited hard in Florida. A lot of Florida guys have been on both sides of Florida. How much does that help the footprint for you guys, just in a broad-based way to get the brand out there? And how does that affect the guys on the Florida guys playing for Louisville against their old guys that they've played before?
Yeah, you get excited to do it. You know, I remember when we went and played down in Miami when I was here before, and our players look forward to it, get excited about it. We will play against guys that they played against in high school, and they know, about, Colby Smith's from right there in Tallahassee. And, when I was an assistant, that was my area. And then, be able to recruit both Colby and William Gay out of there. And we know it's great high school football. So it'll be fun. We'll have a lot of guys that'll have family there at the game. And it's always good to go to where you play, where you recruit.
You said a couple weeks back that you'd like Louisville to be the fastest program in the ACC. Does Florida State hold that title now?
Yeah, they probably do, especially at running back. He's so explosive and can go all the way. So we got our work cut out in recruiting. But that is one of our goals to work on.
Talk about Cook and what you have seen with him on tape. You talked about it's a little combination of the speed, but he's so explosive as well.
Yeah, the combination of strength and speed, can catch the ball in his hands. He's made a lot of plays a lot of different ways, running the ball and getting one-on-one and scoring, breaking tackles and scoring, catching the ball out of the backfield. I mean, in the last 2 games, he's had, I think, 2 runs over 90 yards for touchdowns. And he worries me as much about catching the ball out of the backfield, making plays, that way, because they like to do that. They probably haven't done it as much this year as they did a year ago. But I do know that that's one of the things they like a lot in their offense.
You mentioned a great challenge on defense this week. What particularly has pleased you most with your defense so far this year?
Well, number one is creating turnovers. That's been huge for us, and they do a nice job of it. They've done a nice job against the run when we get ahead. I think that, like I said, always that works together, is your ability to stop the run. We went in our last game that we played against a team that really believed in running the football, and we won almost all the first downs, and put them behind the sticks, which really helped us. So our ability to play the run defense on first down. And then when we get to third down, we improved. That was one of our goals, too, was to improve third down, get off the field. That's an area we've struggled at times with this year, so I think we keep working on that. But first down helps you a lot, winning on third down.
Jimbo Fisher at his press conference just said about your team he sees 6 future NFL players on your defense. You think that's about right?
I'd have to count them up, and look at it and count it up. But we've got some talent on defense, and when you look at our front 7 guys, going into the year, we really like that. And then you got Josh Harvey Clemens in the background there. Chucky's been playing really well for us. So they do a good job of playing together and playing fast. Now, he probably insulted 5 of our guys because they all think they're NFL guys. Yeah. Everybody thinks they're going to be in the NFL, and they should. I mean, that's why they're here, and that's why they work hard. What's that?
Have you seen the Barnes catch? Did you see Gary Barnes' catch?
Oh, no, we were working. No, I didn't see it, but I know he made a lot of great catches when he played here. Yeah. He caught it with his feet? Yeah. Now, I always tell our players a Gary Barney's story every year. He was a true freshman. He came in here, he weighed like 208 pounds. In a week, he was up to 218. But one practice on the practice field, I said, Gary, and I instructed him. And he said, Coach, you'll never have to tell me that again. And I kind of looked at him, and he said, no, really, you'll never have to tell me that again. And that's how he was. You never had to tell him something twice. He was a great learner and perfected playing football, because of his ability to learn and take pride in not having to be told something twice.
So did you teach him to catch the ball?
Never taught him that one. No, we try to hit him in the hands.
Well, there's something
I was
about
asking about, sorry, I was asking about Keel. Did you see him kind of progress
Yeah, he really has. He's worked hard on it, and he continues to get better. He's a very, very powerful run blocker. You know, he can really help us. Hopefully we can get him in the game and feel comfortable that he understands, you know, everything that he's doing. We've been working hard on trying to get that to happen.
There's not many guys that can do what Reggie has done. You talk about the off week, maybe kind of what you tried to work on with him in this new role.
Yeah, just continue to do what we've been doing, you know, catch the ball, run with it, throw it. You know, he's a big part of our offense, and you know, an unbelievable young man with a great attitude that's out there, you know, helping everybody. So we got to continue to utilize him as a weapon and get him some touches in all phases.
All right.
Thank you.